Brothers and sisters, as I said, today we are talking about al-nasīha, which Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the deen is sincerity. The deen, the religion is giving right advice. It's two meaning. Nasiha, wishing well, and number two, giving some advice. In our intention, we always look good for everyone. We want to see everyone having goodness in their life. And number two, practically, if we can help them, that is al-nasīha. He said that religion is giving good advice. Religion is giving good advice. Nasiha, we say to each other to give some advice, good words to help you. Why you do so? Because we love you, we wish well for you. That's why we are giving you some advice. That's why the word Nasiha came. And it is very part of our iman, our faith. Jarir ibn Abdullah radiallahu anhu, he said, I came to take oath in the hand of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam to become Muslim. Then he said, okay, that you bayatu Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam ala iqami salah wa ita'i zakah wa nasr li kulli Muslim. I made my covenant with Allah's Messenger on the observance of salah, payment of zakah, and wishing well for Muslims. That was part of oath he made to enter to Islam. And then we see Ali radiallahu anhu, he said, al-mu'minuna nasaha, wal-munafiquna ghashasha. The believers are sincere, wishing well always for each other, and giving good advice. Wal-munafiquna ghashasha, and hypocrites are cheaters and deceivers. Anybody cheats and deceives, he's a munafiq. They always have no, they don't wish well for others. Imam Ibn Taymiyyah rahmatullah alayhi said, al-mu'minu lil-mu'mini kal-yadayn, taghsil ihdahuma al-ukhra. Our relationship with a believer with another believer, how they wish well each other, like two hands of a person. One washes other. So one hand will not hit another hand, will not cause harm to another hand. This way a believer is wishing well always for the believer. And of course, the wishing well is in our intention or action-wise. If somebody needed help, we help them. If somebody is suffering, we go to help them. If somebody requires knowledge, we give them guidance, we teach them. If somebody is poor, we go to help them. All these are part of the Nasiha action-wise. And the biggest Nasiha, most important Nasiha is, if anybody came to seek your advice in a decision-making process, then to give him right advice is the most important amana and most important advice. That's why in the hadith Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, إِذَا اسْتَنْصَحَ أَحَدُكُمْ أَخَاهُ فَلْيَنْصَحْ لَهُ. Okay? When one of you seeks advice from one of his brother, he should give him sincere advice. This is a big amana. Al-mustashar mu'taman. The one who seek advice from him, it is a trust. He need to offer this trust properly. And Sahaba radiyallahu anhum ajma'in were trying to have this standard very high. Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhu, Imam al-Muzani rahmatullah alayhi said about him, ما أفاق أبو بكر رضي الله عنه أصحاب محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم بصوم ولا صلاة ولكن بشيء كان في قلبه. Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala, may Allah be pleased upon him, did not excel amongst the companions of the Prophet with more fasting and prayer. Rather, with something was in his heart. And what was in his heart is the love of Allah and sincerity towards Allah's servants. الذي كان في قلبه الحب لله عز وجل والنصيحة في خلقه. Fudayl ibn Iyad rahmatullah alayhi says, ما أدرك عندنا من أدرك بكثرة الصلاة والصيام وإنما أدرك عندنا بسخاء الأنفس وسلامة الصدر والنصح للأمة. Those who achieved high among us, they did not achieve high with anything, with more salah and fasting, rather than they achieved higher with the generosity of the souls, purity of the heart, and sincerity for the ummah. Fudayl ibn Iyad rahmatullah alayhi said, "Al-mu'min yastur wa yansah, wal-fajir yahdik wa yu'ayyir." The believer covers and gives good, sincere advice, and wrongdoer does opposite, discloses and defames, other. A beautiful story of the two of the scholars. One of them is Ibrahim al-Nahi rahimahullah, who was a great imam, a great teacher. He was a'warul ayn. He was one-eyed person. And his student, Sulaiman ibn Mihran A'mash al-Ayn, who was having blear-eyed. A'mash was blear-eyed, and teacher is one-eyed. One day, both of them are going to some place, going through the market, start with the teacher. Then Ibrahim Nakhi said to his student, "Hal laka an ta'khudha tariqan wa akhudha akhar?" Is it okay that you take one path, I take another path, not going together? Why? فَإِنِّي أَخْشَى إِن مَرَرْنَا سَوِيًّا بِسُفَهَائِهَا لَيَقُولُونَ أَعْوَرْ وَيَقُودُ أَعْمَشْ. If we go through the market, they will say, Subhanallah, none of them are having the good eyes. One of them is one-eyed. He is leading the one who is, with the blear eyes. So this is something negative they'll be talking about us. Then فَيَغْتَبُونَنَا وَيَعْثَمُونَ. They will be doing backbiting by these words, and they will be committing sin. So the student said, فَقَالَ الْأَعْمَشْ يَا أَبَا عِمْرَانَ وَمَا عَلَيْكَ نُؤْجَرْ وَيَأْثَمُونَ. So what is the problem? This is not causing harm to us. If they're committing sin, they will be harmful. Rather, we will be rewarded. Because they backbite us, so we will be getting some reward. From their reward coming to us in the day of judgment, and they will be suffering. But Ibrahim al-Nahi rahimahullah answered a beautiful answer. Bal naslamu wa yaslamun. It's better that they are safe, we are safe as well. Naslamu wa yaslamun khayru min an nu'jara wa ya'thamun. It is better than we get reward and these poor people will be committing sin. This way, a Muslim will be always looking at, other Muslims to wish well for him, action-wise, intention-wise, dealing-wise. Sometimes how we do, if somebody is achieving high, we feel jealousy about him. His children are doing well. Jealousy comes to us because our children are not doing well. Somebody is having, very nice house, we are not having it. Some kind of this weakness of our heart, it happened to us. So we make sure that we are not having any ill feeling, jealousy, envy, even evil eye to give to them. If you see somebody is achieving very high, his children are doing very well, very healthy, very wealthy, then we should say, Allahumma barik. Allah give them barakah. Allah bless them, bless him. So this is, al-nasīha. This is a well-wishing, wishing well for each other. So that will clean our heart. That will make our heart is safe and sound. That is a success really in the court of Allah. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, we'll meet Allah in the day of judgment. إِلَّا مَنْ أَتَى اللَّهَ بِقَلْبٍ سَلِيمٍ. The one who will be meeting Allah in the day of judgment with the pure heart, then he will achieve the success. So May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us that we are always wishing well for other people, and we are in our intention, in our action, always look that if we are causing harm to anybody, that we are always helping people, guiding people, especially when people do something wrong, how to help them, how to educate them, how to rescue them from something wrong he is committing. It's not my business. Let him suffer. We cannot do this way. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make our heart clean. Allahumma ati nufusana taqwaha wa zakkiha. Anta khayru man zakkaha, anta waliyuha mawlaha. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil Qur'an al-azim. Wa nafa'ani wa iyyakum bima fihi min al-ayati wa dhikr al-hakim. Wa aqulu qawli hadha wa astaghfirullah li wa lakum wa li sa'iril muslimina min kulli dhanbin fastaghfiruhu wa tubu ilayhi innahu huwal ghafurur rahim.